Okay, so are you ready for this?
Ready for what?
To like really go deep
Okay.
on Black Doves.
I think so, yeah.
Because episode 4, I mean, wow.
It was something else.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Espionage lives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, tons of those.
Betrayal.
So much betrayal.
All that, kind of wrapped up in one episode.
And those tough choices, right?
And the tough choices.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of tough choices,
Yeah.
I guess we should probably do like a super quick recap for anybody who like somehow missed the first 3 episodes.
Or maybe they just haven't seen this one yet.
Right.
And they're like, okay, what is this Black Doves thing?
Yeah, like what is this show?
Right.
So it's a drama.
Yeah. It's like a serious drama.
Lots of drama.
Yeah.
It's got action. It's got, some romance in there.
A little bit.
Family stuff.
Oh, yeah. Family drama for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Big time.
Big time family drama.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. But okay.
But we're not talking about all of that.
Right.
We're talking about episode 4.
We are focusing in on episode 4.
You got phaser focus?
Laser focus.
Yeah.
And I will say this episode starts out and wow, does Helen...
She is not having a good time.
She is not having a good time, at all.
Nope.
So what's going on?
So it picks up right where we left off, right?
Wow.
That mission. The high stakes thing.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, and it's like the fallout from that is really hitting her hard.
Oh, okay.
And she's making some,
mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, she's human, right?
Yeah, she is.
We all make mistakes, and she's, under a lot under a prcher.
Oh, tons of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of the decisions she's making, they're just kind of like,
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
But, I mean, you kind of get it.
I get it.
Because she's, she's trying to protect
her family?
Her family, exactly.
Her daughter, especially.
Her daughter.
Yeah, that's her main thing.
Yeah, and that, I feel like, is what makes this episode so good, is that it's not just about, like...
spies and gadgets.
Yeah, like running around and shooting people.
Yeah.
It's about...
real stuff.
Like real human struggles.
Yeah, the emotional stuff, right.
Yeah, and the writers of this show, they are good.
They're so good. Like, so good.
At like, bringing that out.
Yes.
And
they bring in, like, her past.
Oh, yeah.
They bring in her husband.
Well, we thought we knew, right.
Yeah. There's so much more there.
There's, like, layers and layers, and they start peeling them back.
And they keep, like, giving us little bits of information. And it's like, okay, wait.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's genius.
It's really good.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's not just...
Summoning it all on you at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the backstory. It's like, no, it's slowly...
Unraveling,
yeah.
Yeah.
And that really affects Helen.
Oh, absolutely.
Because then she's got to think about, like...
everything she thought she knew is wrong.
About her husband, about her life, about...
their life together, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, what does that mean for her daughter?
Oh, my gosh, yeah. Yeah, because now...
she's got this whole, like, legacy.
This whole secret life.
Secret past that she had no idea about.
Right, and it can be dangerous for her daughter.
Right, exactly. And she's got to protect her from that now, too.
Oh, man, that's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
So that's, like, her personal life.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, her professional life. Whoa.
It's not going well either.
Not going well.
Not well at all.
What is her handler?
I mean, talk about pressure.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, I mean...
what is he doing?
He's, like, pushing her deeper and deeper.
Deeper into this, like, organization.
This, like, shadowy...
organization.
with all these secrets.
Yeah, and it's getting more and more dangerous.
And the stakes are higher.
Oh, yeah, way higher.
Yeah.
Like life or death kind of stakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they introduce a new bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
In this episode.
A new antagonist.
Yeah. And he's...
ooh, he's creepy.
He's creepy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what his deal is.
Yeah, you don't know what he wants.
Yeah. And it's...
what are his motives?
Yeah, and it's like, is he connected to...
to Helen's past?
To her past, yeah.
Is he connected to the husband? Is he connected to, like, the organization?
We don't know, and that's what makes it so good.
Yeah,
right?
Because then it's like, there's all this mystery.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, and you're trying to put it all together.
So you're trying to figure it out before Helen does.
Yeah, and they do such a good job, I think, in this episode of, like...
weaving all of that together.
Yeah, weaving together the personal stuff and the professional stuff.
Yeah, because, sometimes those shows can feel...
like a separate...
yeah, like, here's the family drama.
and then over here.
And then here's the spy stuff.
Yeah.
But they really...
They blend it so well.
They blend it so well.
Yeah.
And you see how, like, what happens with her family is affecting her work.
And vice versa.
And vice versa, yeah.
And it's just like...
it's so good.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's so good, yeah.
So there's this one scene...
Oh, yeah.
...that I think is worth, like, talking about.
For sure.
It takes place at a villa.
A very fancy villa.
Very fancy. Lots of rich people there.
Lots of, like, champagne. And
fancy clothes.
Yeah, like, it's very glamorous.
Yeah.
But super tense.
Oh, so tense.
Yeah.
And Helen is there, and she's, like...
She's trying to get information.
Yeah, she's trying to get information.
Without, like, anyone knowing who she is.
Right.
And she's got to, like, blend in. And it's so well done.
It is. And you see her, like, thinking on her feet.
Oh, yeah. She's so quick.
She's so smart.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, is this worth it?
Is she being reckless?
Yeah. Because it feels like one wrong move.
Yeah. Like, she could blow her whole cover.
Yeah. And that would be...
Game over.
Game over.
Yeah.
So did you, like, were you on the edge of your seat for that scene?
Oh, my heart was racing the whole time.
I know. And it's so, like, beautifully shot, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, visually stunning.
Yeah.
But also, like, terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, you're, like, drawn in, but also terrified.
Yeah, I loved that scene.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But it's not all about Helen, right?
Right, there's other stuff going on.
Kind of like, we got to talk about Nadia.
Oh, Nadia, yeah.
So Helen's friend.
Her best friend.
Yeah, and she's been kind of on the periphery of all this, you know, spy stuff.
Yeah, just kind of, like, there for support.
Yeah, but in this episode, things change.
She gets pulled in.
Yeah.
And it turns out that she's got, like...
this crazy connection
to
the whole conspiracy, which...
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from?
And it's so good.
But it's so good.
Yeah, because it makes you realize that, like...
nobody's safe.
Yeah, nobody is safe.
Everyone is a suspect.
Yeah.
And you're, like, constantly trying to figure out...
yeah, who's playing who?
Yeah, who's on whose side?
Yeah.
Who can you trust?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that that's one of the strengths of the show.
Absolutely.
Is that it keeps you guessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right to the very end.
Right. And you mentioned, like, you know, sometimes shows, they kind of separate the personal and the professional. But here it's like...
it's all intertwined.
Yeah, like a braid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nadia, like, her storyline.
Yeah.
It's mirroring what Helen's going through.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
With the trust issue.
With the trust. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's so smart.
It's really clever. Yeah, how they do that.
So I feel like we should talk a little bit about the, like, storytelling techniques.
Oh, yeah.
Because this episode is so well-paced.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got the quiet moments.
Yeah, the character moments where you're, like, really feeling for them.
Yeah.
But then it's got, like, the actions, the car chases.
The, like, you're on the edge of your seat moments.
Like, they go back and forth.
You blend them so well.
Yeah, and it never feels like, oh, this is boring.
No, you're always, like, hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the flashbacks, too.
Oh, the flashback?
I mean, they're
so good.
They are so good, but they're not just there for, like...
just to, like, show us.
Yeah, like, what she wore in the 90s.
Right. What her hair looked like?
No, they're, like, actually giving us...
important information about...
her past.
Past, yeah.
About why she is the way she is. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they're giving us context for her actions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and it's like they're giving us the missing pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can understand her better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why she's so driven.
Yeah, why she makes the choices she makes. Even the ones that, you know, we might not agree with.
Right.
But we understand where she's coming from.
We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what good storytelling is all about.
I agree.
You know, it's not about...
just like this happened and then this happened.
Right. It's about,
like,
what does it mean?
What does it mean?
Yeah, and what does it mean for the characters?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And speaking of good storytelling, the music in this episode.
Oh, the score.
Oh, the score. It's chills, I know. Especially during the flashbacks.
Yeah.
It's like it just adds this, like, extra layer of...
emotion.
Yeah. You really feel it.
Yeah.
What she's going through. Yeah, like you're right there with her in the past, experiencing those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's powerful. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So, you know, one of the things I love about this show is that it's not just about, like, the action and the suspense.
Right.
It's also about these, like, bigger themes. Like Trust.
Oh, yeah, huge theme.
Huge theme in this episode.
Yeah.
Identity.
Who are you?
Yeah, like, who is Helen?
Yeah, who is she really?
Yeah.
And who does she want to be?
Right.
Yeah.
And resilience, too.
Yeah. Like, how much can one person take?
Yeah.
Before they break, you know?
Yeah. I mean, she is going through a lot.
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what makes her, like...
relatable.
Yeah.
Even though she's, a spy. And
lives this crazy life.
Yeah, this extraordinary life.
Yeah.
But you still, like, feel for her.
You feel for her.
You get it.
Yeah. And that, I think, is hard to do.
Absolutely. Especially with a character like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And this episode, like, they don't shy away from the fact that...
it's not all black and white.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of
gray area.
Moral ambiguity.
Yeah. And it makes you question, like...
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, like, what would you do?
Yeah, what would I do if I was in her shoes?
Right, exactly. And there's no easy answers.
Well.
And that's what makes it so...
compelling.
compelling, yeah. Like, it's not just, like, good guys and bad guys.
Like a cartoon.
Right. It's like real life.
Yeah, real people.
Yeah.
With, like, real flaws.
Yeah, and sometimes they make bad choices.
Yeah.
But you still kind of understand why.
You get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what makes it so good.
Okay, so we've talked about, like, the personal stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the professional stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the themes, the music, the storytelling, right?
Yeah.
But
we have to talk about that ending.
Oh my God, the ending.
That ending.
So, like, everything's going, crazy.
It's like building and building.
The tension's building.
Yeah, the tension's through the roof.
You're on the edge of your seat.
You don't know what's going to happen.
And then,
a cliffhanger.
The cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
What just happened?
Yeah, so we're left with this, like...
this image
of Helen.
In a very dangerous situation.
In a very dangerous situation.
Yeah.
And her cover's about to be blown.
Like, one wrong move.
Yeah.
And it's all over.
And we don't know if
she's going to make it.
If she's going to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
so that's, I mean, what did you think?
I was floored.
I know.
I mean, I did not see that coming.
I know.
And I need to know what happens next.
Oh, I need to know too.
Yeah, like, how does she get out of this one?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what a good cliffhanger does.
For sure.
It leaves you...
wanting more.
wanting more.
Yeah, and thinking about it.
Yeah, like all week.
All week, yeah.
Till the next episode.
So, to wrap things up,
Mm-hmm.
this episode of Black Doves...
phenomenal.
it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It is...
really, really good.
so good.
Yeah.
And it's a, like, I don't know, it's a masterclass in suspense.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the personal drama,
the espionage, ethical dilemmas.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
All mixed together.
In this perfect blend.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's thought-provoking, too.
Yeah.
It's not just, like, empty entertainment.
Right.
It's like, it makes you think.
It stays with you.
Yeah.
After you watch it.
Yeah.
Like, you're still thinking about those questions.
Yeah, the questions that it raises.
Yeah.
About, what would you do?
Yeah.
What's the price of secrets?
Yeah.
What does loyalty really mean?
Ooh, those are good.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen Black Doves yet,
what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Go watch it.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
Especially this episode. Especially this one.
This one's so good.
Yeah.
And then come back.
And tell us what you think.
Yeah, join the conversation. Online.
Use the hashtag.
Hashtag Black Doves Deep Dive.
Yeah, that's one.
Let's chat about it.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah, because I need to, like, process this.
Me too.
I need to talk to people about it.
Yeah. I need to hear other people's theories.
Oh, the theories. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, until next time.
Happy watching.
Happy watching.
Yeah.
Keep diving deep.
Deep dives.
Deep dives.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.